Hello, this is HG Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely 2nd End Layer. Let's continue through Dimensions Cauldron. But before we do that, let's play a little more Chompcraft and unlock some more songs, if we can. I've only got 2 left to unlock, but this time, since I've unlocked all of like the really high CP songs, I only want to upgrade the stuffing to level 3. And that way, that'll put a ceiling on how much CP that I can earn from, well, individual chomps and all that. Now, if I can, just like before, if I can fill up the snack time gauge up to, well, yeah, fill it up all the way in 4 cycles, then I'll just go for that right away. But if it takes longer than that, then I'm going to wait for the timer on each of my tools to expire, which it looks like I'm going to have to do, and then use snack time so I don't have to rush to get all of my tools upgraded again in the middle of snack time. But, okay, so we got that in 4, so yeah, let's just do that. Get that going. And then, okay, so let's wait a little bit before upgrading more. Let's get down to 6 seconds. Upgrade snack time. Let's get down to about 3 seconds. Upgrade the stuffing. And then let's go. So let's see. The amounts that I'm looking for CP from a tray is between 500 and 650,000. Since I've already unlocked everything else that I care about. Getting a lot of pink chomps this time around. Oh, this might be it. Hey, there we go. Okay, there we are. That's probably about as big of a multiplier as you're gonna get. And we unlock Man of the Sea. And let's see, that requires between 600 and 650,000 CP from a tray being sold there. So we got 2 more chances before the timers run out of my tools. Oh, this might be another one. Hey, there we go. All right. And for that one, we unlocked the final boss theme. And I think that's all of them now. I'm surprised I got them so quickly there. But yeah, that should be all of the songs. But how about we do one more cycle with the snack time, as long as we got that going anyway. Maybe I should have upgraded the stuffing there too, since I didn't really care, but, well, that's okay. But alright, okay, we got that. Let's get out of here then. That should be all of the songs in the game that we can use, or unlock there. So, yeah, not bad. I didn't have to spend hours trying to unlock one particular song. Oh, if I didn't say so before, the song, yeah, the last song that I unlocked requires between 500 and 600,000 CP from a tray sold. But, alright, so let's get back to business, and I want to adjust my setup a bit here. Not too much. Now, well, this is the 3rd section of Dimensions Cauldron. And let's see. So there's no enemies on this screen that can default. So I'm going to make some minor changes. I want to get a little more speed for Edea there instead of Pierce default. And then let's see. For Tiz, I don't change his abilities. But I do want to give him the Thief Gloves because there's a very rare item that we can get here only through stealing, so we'll get that on him. And then what else? Oh yeah, I also want to change up my special move trigger condition for Edea there. Let me just double check how I want to handle this exactly, because of the super boss that I'll be fighting in the relatively near future. Okay, so yeah, I want to switch her over to the item special move condition. So whenever you use an item, it'll increase the amount that, or uses that you need for building up your special moves. And I want to have that ready to go, because when it says use X number of items there, that's not just from the item command. That also applies to Catmancer, or, let's see, what was the other one? The Patissier job class. Confectionery, yeah. So whenever you consume an item for any reason, you'll increase your special move there. Or, yeah, the number of uses you need for whatever the trigger condition is. And that'll be really useful against the super boss. So I want to get that going now in advance of actually needing it. I'm just thinking if I want to do that with some other party members too. Let's see, probably just Edea. Yeah, Edea is the only one who I really need that for. Okay, so we got all that, and the special move, Pierce Default, Thief Gloves. Okay, I think we're good to go, but let me see, did I unlock another, oh, we did, okay. I neglected to show this one. Yeah, it looks just the same as they did in 4 Heroes of Light. But nice artwork they got going on this guy. That's one big behemoth. But, well, Ring-a-Bell knew the guy was coming in the first game, if I recall correctly. He had something to say about that. Oh, yeah, silence and poison with this guy. I remember that being annoying. Not in this game, but previous games. And what else do we got here? Oh, yeah, silence on everyone. Yeah, I don't really care for the parachute. Is that, like, light elemental? I don't think so. I thought it was, they called it a holy axe, but is that literally or figuratively? Let's see. No, it's just, they just mean that figuratively, I guess. And what do we got? I'm just looking at the bottom of the top screen there for a little more info, but, no. Well, actually, you know, the way I can really put that to bed, let's go look up here. Okay, yeah, there's no element there. Okay, enough screwing around. Yeah, let's save after unlocking those songs. And then continue onward. Let's see, fill out a little bit of the map there and then continue on. Oh, are we still in... No, we're not in our boss setup, are we? No, okay. For some reason, I was just thinking about when I was practicing earlier or something, and I think I forgot to deal with that. Okay, so from here, let's go up first. And get to a treasure. Okay, so let's save my current setup, then go to the boss setup. I don't think I need to change any of my abilities or commands, but I'll just double check here real quick. Yeah, we still got Edea as a Catmancer there with some extra speed. What else do we got? Okay, you definitely want to have Pierce Magic Defense for this one. But otherwise, yeah, the abilities are good for the weapons. Let's see, or, well, equipment. Yeah, we can leave you alone there. With Edea, though, let's see, I want to make my attack water elemental. So let's go with the Samidare there. Couple great swords. Everything else is good. And then for Magnolia, well, we don't need Rods of Fire. I want to have Rods of Ice this time around. Where are they? Ah, there we go. Yeah, even though they're relatively weak, it's still worthwhile to use them just for the 10% boost in water elemental damage. Okay, and then for Tiz, let's see, let's also give him a Samidare. And then everything else, I think we can leave alone. Oh, well, I need to heal up a little bit. How's my MP looking? Okay. We're doing okay there for now, but yeah, Magnolia is starting to get a little light on MP. Maybe I could work on that in some random battles. Okay, so you're a Catmancer already. Got Supremacy. To demonstrate my Supremacy, to pick up the Gandava Bow. Guarded by a monster! For boss time! Against Salamander. Guess what element they're weak to? If you say fire, I'm gonna hit you. No, they are weak to water. So, let's see, with you, he doesn't care about that. So he's just gonna go Meteor Rain, and then a couple more Meteors. With Edea, let's go, examine the guy, Noble Eagle, and then a couple Death Spirals. With Magnolia, let's see, let's just go with Blizzaja, and for Tiz, Multiburst and Triple Mimic. That should be able to get the job done. But yeah, we'll just fast forward, since we know how this goes. We just hit them 4 times for max damage every time. And this guy's not going to get a chance to do much of anything. Alright, got him. So yeah, that guy has the same 300 magic defense as almost all of the other bosses that we've been using. Alright, so we got that. What do we got there with the Salamander? Almost got all the dragons. 2 more to go. Oh, it's on fire? I thought it just, like, breathed fire or something. But, yeah, guarding legendary weapons and all that. They can inflict fire weak on you and then breathe fire on your party, which will kill you if you actually let them get a turn. Wait, did they say something about fear? Oh, they just meant that figuratively, not like the dread status ailment. But yeah, I don't think I would ever use Gandava, even with a Ranger. Oh. Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's only slightly more ultimate than the ultimate weapons. Well, let's see. What do we got then? Oh yeah, basically, yeah, Fire Breath. Okay, so we're done with all that. Let's see, why don't we save the boss setup there, get back to our random battle setup, and continue onward. Oh, we didn't even use any MP for Magnolia. I was thinking about maybe switching to the, what was that? The Lilith's Rod in order to regain some MP, but I guess I don't need to do that right away anyway. But, yeah, you might remember in the first game, some spots around here, like the floor would give way into the lava and all that. But, yeah, they're already broken in this game. So, okay, so with these guys, let's see, the Infernal Golem, oddly enough, doesn't have a ton of physical defense. But I do want to, yeah, kill these guys quickly there. Let's see, maybe have Edea deal with all of them? The Succubus would be immune to Earth, so I'm not going to use Rock Storm. How about we just go with good Electrolysis? And I'm probably going to leave after this floor to restock on some catnip. Though you don't have to do that. But we are starting to get a little low on the supply. Okay, so for this one, most of these guys are weak to light. So how about we have Magnolia deal with them? Let's go with a Vigor Tonic on Edea. And then, let's see, even though Akaoni is weak to light, since I can only deal 999 damage at most, or 9,999 damage per Stardust, I'm going to need at least 3 of them to kill the guy anyway. Yeah, not quite max damage, but good enough. Okay, so with this one, let's see, probably go Well, how's the magic defense look? Okay, so since the Chimera has a lot more magic defense, I'm going to... Well, let's get another BP over to Edea. And then I'll go with 2 tornado spells and 1 frost spell. That should be enough to take them down and get another turn out of Edea. Okay, so we get that, and that ought to be good. So yeah, just passed over 1 BP to Edea, since I know I can kill these guys in 3 attacks between the mages. Oh, and a brave attack. Okay. Let's see. I could probably kill them with 2 hits here. How about we have Edea go with Electrolysis, and then Tiz. Let's see if I use... Let's see, the Wind, or Tengu Yawn? Yeah, if I use that, that should be enough to kill both of them without putting either of them into negative BP. Very nice. Okay, so I could do the same thing here, but yeah, they both go into negative BP. So I probably want Edea to take these guys out, since the Myconid would counter single-targeting physical attacks, such as with Tiz there. And I don't think I want to go with more Vigor Tonics, even though I could. So let's just go with a good Electrolysis, I think. Let's see, what else could I do? I could go with like a Sonic Boom or something, but nah, let's just go with the Electrolysis and move on. Okay, so Tiz, yeah, you just default, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, the Queen Moth is immune to Earth, of course, so yeah, I'm not going to bother with Rock Storm there. There's a particular monster that I'm looking for around here that has a very rare item. Okay, so with these guys, probably want to go with Fire Elemental damage, since one guy is actually weak to that. So let's go with a good Bomb Arm. But I want to give Tiz a couple of those Rods of Fire. Probably 1 would be enough, but I'll just go with 2. Oh, okay, we can do that again. Let's go Bomb Arm, and then 3 Mimics. That should be good enough to kill even the enemies that are not weak to fire there. Alright, there we go. I don't think I'm going to push my luck. We'll just leave that as is then. Okay, and down here we pick up another Soul of Thamasa that I'll never use anymore. I mean, maybe like during the boss fight, but I've already got 2 of them. You don't need that many, or more than that anyway. Yeah, fill out a little more of the map there. 1 more treasure to go. And okay, well, I think we're pretty close to getting a random battle. Why don't we get that handled first, and then we'll do the chest. Oh, well, there's the enemy that I'm looking for, I think. Yeah, Lilith's there. Much more powerful than ever before. So, let's see. With all these guys, I'm just thinking if I want maybe you or Magnolia to drain some MP. I know you can't do it himself. Magnolia could with Spirit Leech. So, yeah, how about we do this? Let's give you the Lilith's Rod, and then drain a whole bunch of MP from whoever has relatively low magic defense. I suppose it doesn't especially matter there. Let's have Edea stay on standby. Yeah, because she's way faster than Tiz, who is the one that I really care about. And then for Magnolia, let's go with a good Spirit Leech there to drain some MP. Now, Tiz, I want him to steal from the Lilith there, but I want to use Prince of Thieves to get a very rare item from her, and I'm going to use it multiple times because the base accuracy is only 25%, unlike every other stealing ability in the game. Hopefully, I'll be able to get what I want out of her, and the rest of us will live. But yeah, since I'm not going to fight consecutive battles here, I'm just going to, just drain some MP, since I'm not going to have my mages do anything useful. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that works. I'm also surprised that I got the Lilith rods there. So, before I started the LP, I thought this was the only way that you could ever get those without doing like a New Game Plus into a regular new game there. So that's why I was so surprised back in Geyser Grotto when I actually got it as a drop. I had no idea that that was possible. Okay, so we got all that, only suffered one casualty. So let's see, with Edea, let's go revive. Let's see, I think I'm just thinking if I want to use White Wind. I don't think so, because I'm going to heal up afterwards anyway. So how about... Okay, so the Lilith would be immune to Earth, so again, we got to go with Electrolysis there. Not to mention, the Mad Shark's already weak to it. Okay, do that, and everything should be fine. So yeah, if you didn't win the Lilith Rod, like I did at Geyser Grotto, this would be the time to pick it up for your collection there. Yeah, I was always wondering why they would have the Lilith Rod here when it's so much weaker than everything else you would have had up to this point. So, yeah, it's really bizarre, but I got it anyway. Hooray! Okay, so with my current setup, yeah, why don't we save that, and then switch over to the boss setup, and make some changes. Actually, well, yeah, I do need to heal up, so why don't we do that first. Okay, so, yeah, everyone needs quite a bit of HP. Okay, we're good to go there. Get you back on Supremacy. Okay, and then as for abilities, let's see, I don't think I make any changes to my setup. Same as before there. Yeah, I don't care about the secondary command. Although, actually, how about I do this before I forget? Let's switch to Black Magic. Not for this one, but for the next one I'll be fighting. And I'm not even going to use that here anyway, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, and then, okay, yeah, you still want Pierce Magic defense going there. But otherwise, okay, abilities are good. Okay, for the equipment, no changes on you. For... let's see, for Edea, or actually, no, I want the Wonder Rod on you there. Give the Caduceus over to Magnolia. She could use the help more. Okay, but otherwise, let's see, I think I'll just leave this alone for her. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then, yeah, get the strongest rods back on Magnolia, because I want to deal as much wind elemental damage as I can, and the Gale Stabs have no magic attack power, so yeah, we can't really use that effectively here. Okay, you're good to go there. With Tiz, though, I want to give him the only wind elemental weapon we have in the game, the Air Knife. And then, let's see, everything else there, we leave alone. And I think we're good to go. To pick up the Dragvendil Greatsword, guarded by a monster. For boss time against Ladon, Ladon, I don't know. But yeah, this guy is Earth Elemental, so he's weak to wind. So let's see, with you, the usual Meteor Rain, and then a couple meteors will do. Now with Edea, we just got that new weapon, so let's equip it on her. So yeah, more ultimate Then ultimate greatsword, but otherwise nothing too special about it. Should be fine without inflicting an elemental weakness. And then... oh wait, hold on. I need to examine the guy. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. Okay, then let's get Noble Eagle for everyone there. Death Spiral, and then, let's see, with Magnolia, yeah, we'll just go with Eroja. For Tiz, let's get Multiburst, Triple Mimic, and that should be good. And now we can just hit the guy. Oh, wow, we're not even hitting for max damage here, huh? Oh, yeah, that's because we're not, yeah, that's because I don't have an elemental weakness for her to exploit. But there's nothing I can really do about that without taking an action to do that. I like how you see the Echo proc immediately after the first spell. Then it starts going through the animation and procs the other abilities that I've got. Just something a little different compared to how the other ability timing or triggers work there. But, alright, we got him. Okay, so with all that, yeah, why don't we take a look at their bestiary entry. One more to go there. An stone dragon. Close enough. Guarding legendary weapons and all that. Can make you weak to earth. I don't think this guy has a status ailment that they can inflict on us. Other than, earth weak. But, not like a dread or poison or whatever. Well, isn't he earth elemental? I mean, he is. But I guess they don't know that. Well, I would think wind elemental damage is the way to go. I mean, just examine the guy a little bit there. But in any case, okay, so we got all that and the new greatsword. So let's see, how about we save up, get back to the previous setup. Let's see how Catnip is doing at this point. Let's see, 23. I think I can make that work and be fine. Yeah, why don't we? I'm just thinking with all the death spirals that I want to use, yeah. If it was just the random enemies I was concerned about, it would be fine. But I think I want to, restock on those, now. How are we doing on the map completion? Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. How about I teleport out of here, and then I'll just restock off-screen, and then work my way back up to the chest here, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and I already restocked on Catnip, so I think we're good to go for the remainder of the dungeon. Although before going to the next floor, I do want to make one change here to Edea. Let's get her back on Pierce Default, because there's going to be some enemies that will do that. Tiz can help out, though, as well. Okay, so from here, let's see. Well, I was about to say this is the last floor, but no, it's the last big floor of the dungeon. Let's put it that way. Guarded by enemies that are not so big. Okay, so with these guys, probably you could take them out easily enough. Yeah, we'll just go with some good heat spells. I could give him Rods of Fire, but yeah, I'd still kill them in 2 attacks anyway. Okay, so this time, how about we go with Edea to take these guys out, since they are weak to Earth. But I would like to get a couple Vigor Tonics going, and then a couple Rock Storms. That should be enough to get the job done. I want to save at least one magic user, or hold one of them back, because there are some enemies that have really high magic defense here. And there's probably some enemies that are not these guys, but we just keep running into them. Well, we'll see what we can do. Okay, so these guys are, well, the witch is immune to earth. M.Defense absorbs light. So I can't really use Stardust to kill these guys. I can use my battle items, though, and I think that's the way I want to go with that. So let's go Bomb Arm. Do we still have, yes, the Rods of Fire ready to go. And yeah, we'll just go with that. That should be enough to kill even the Witch. Although the Witch has pretty good magic defense. But because M.Defense was there, I couldn't just use Stardust. Okay, so for this one, yeah, this is why I was trying to hold Tiz back, because the Orc can default. And if they do, I'm probably screwed. But I'll see what I can do. Let's get a little more BP for you. Actually, I would only need the one, because if this battle goes on for another round anyway... No, let's give both to him in the event that the Orc does not default. I don't think a third Stardust would make a difference if that happens. So yeah, we'll just go like this and hope for the best. Yep, got it. I was about to say, do I even have enough damage to kill them? Yes, we do! Okay, so I could use fire elemental damage, but that might not be enough to kill the Witch, who has, yeah, well, they both have a lot of magic defense, don't they? Okay, yeah, we'll just alternate between Heat and Tornado. Too bad we can't do like a dual tech or something with that. I mean, we got Spellcraft, but nope, not gonna push my luck any more than that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, one of the reasons why I'm showing all these random battles is just for people who aren't at max level. And I just want to demonstrate how you would deal with them if you're not obscenely overpowered. And here we got the more ultimate than ultimate light armor, the Crystal Vest. I don't think there's anything special about that. It's just, yeah, really strong. And let's see. Well, it's not that much weaker than the Crystal Mail, really. Not that physical defense matters at all in this game. But, okay, yeah, let's continue on then. See what else they got around here. Oh, can I? There we go. Kind of hard to see where I can go. Just follow the map. Alright, so let's just go down there, fill out a little bit more of the map. Also, with Tiz, yeah, we don't need the Thief's Gloves anymore. So let's get him back on the Venture Badge. I probably should have given the Venture Badge over to Edea while I was stealing there, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Not at this point, anyway. Okay, and then, let's see. We go, well, yeah, there's only one way to go for a moment. Okay, so from here, let's go to the right. Pick up that chest that we saw there, but couldn't reach before. And then up and around here to pick up another bloody shield. Not that I'm going to be using it. I've already unlocked the Hero's Shield, but might as well take it. See, one more treasure on this floor to the left here, but we can't reach it from over here. We'll have to go all the way around. And here we got another enemy that would be annoying around here. Land turtles, who, just like all of them, they default and try to make your life miserable. So let me see, with Edea and Tiz, I'm trying to think if there's a way I could defeat the land turtle without anyone going into negative BP. I don't think so. Even if they don't default, they've just got so much HP right now. I don't think I could really do anything about it. So, let's see. Let's have Edea use no, she could use Rock Storm. Yeah, even the Dark Lantern's not immune to that, oddly enough. And then with Tiz, we can have him deal with the land turtle. Or actually, no, hold on. How about we have Edea use, no, not spray, Sonic Boom on the land turtle to deal with their physical defense? Pierce Default will go through. And then with Tiz, we got the Rods of Ice there. How about we just go with an Arctic Wind and a whole bunch of mimics there? Yeah, that ought to do. And they default. That's fine. I love the Pierce Default animation. Alright, got them all. Now, on this floor, as you know, there are 2 enemies that can default here. So, if both Edea and Tiz are in negative BP, I would just stop fighting consecutive battles just so you don't have to deal with that. Okay, so the thing is here, Chompers, yeah, they got a lot of magic defense. So, I need Magnolia to kill these guys. They don't default, though. I don't think I could kill these guys with one action from you and one from Magnolia. So how about we just have Magnolia use Stardust to deal with these guys? Or she could act before you can. Why not? Well, that's okay. I don't need 4 actions for you to win a battle for us. But I do want to use Heat on these guys. Maybe I should have had Edea pass a BP over to Tiz. Oh, we actually need 3 there. Oh, that's surprising. Usually I'm able to do that in 2, but, well, that's why I queued them all up. Okay, so let's see. Living Armor, they have a lot of physical defense. And they're all undead, so I could use... Well, I don't have Tiz's turn up. But I could use Halfsies with Phoenix Downs on them if I really wanted. That probably would be a good idea if I could, but I can't at the moment. So, let's just go, yeah, pass a BP over to you. And use a whole bunch of Stardusts. 3 ought to be enough. Or actually, 2 ought to be enough. So, how about we do this? Let's get a little more BP over to Tiz. And then go with 2 Stardust. That should be enough to kill all of them. And get Tiz and you back in the action. Yeah, I was a little concerned I might not deal quite enough damage. But, yeah, all of them being weak to light makes that a lot easier. And we're getting a whole bunch of brave attacks. Okay, so another thing with M.Defense is that they're immune to physical attacks, or at least at the start they are. So I can't... Edea is useless here. I can't do anything with her. So, I'm just thinking if I want you or Tiz to deal with them. I think I'll have you do that. I don't think I could kill them all while keeping everyone at 0 BP or more. So let's see, you could use maybe Tornado. Yeah, there's no way I could do this with just that. So how about we just have you do the heavy lifting here. Okay, so we'll start with Tornado, Heat, Tornado, Heat, Atomic Tornado? No, that's not in this game. See, as far as BP goes, maybe Edea could pass a little along to Magnolia. I don't know if that'll actually make a difference, though. Good enough. Okay, well, this time I can put half-seas to use. So let's go half-seas, Phoenix down on all enemies. And then, I mean, I might as well use Mimic, even though this only costs like 8 MP, but that'll do. Come on. Good enough. Okay, I think... Oh, well, I was going to say I think this will be the last battle, but, well, with a brave attack, maybe not. Okay, so I don't think there's a way Edea could win this battle by herself. I am going to need some help. Let's see, Magnolia can't do it either, so I would need, yeah, you or Tiz to help out. So how about we... Well, actually, I could just wait another turn. I don't even have to pass BP over to them. No point. This is going to be my last one anyway. Okay, that works. But, let's see. How about... let's see. Can I just execute that without getting it? Nope, I can't. Whoops. I was thinking I could use actions queued up. Yeah, you see, M.Defense absorbs light. And now I'm wasting a whole bunch of Phoenix Downs. Well, that could have been worse. Yeah, that last battle is not how you're supposed to deal with those enemies. I was thinking I could queue up the actions and then go back and edit the ones that I don't want to use, but no, we can't do that, actually. Whoops. Okay, but otherwise, get all healed up. We've got plenty of MP ready to go. And let's continue onward. So yeah, get over to the lower left corner to get the final treasure. Or, well, not the final treasure of this floor. A Mega Elixir that I might use. I mean, there's only so many bosses left. There's nothing that I would need to save it for later. Maybe. Alright. Got all that there. Let's see, I don't think I need to make any changes for the next floor. Yeah, we ought to be good. I mean, I will want to make some changes eventually. But, alright, last floor of the place. We do not get access to the Temple of Fire, but hey, we got a save point here. But let's wait on that for now. Let's keep going this way. And find some more enemies to kill. Okay, so probably you would be the way to go with this one. So yeah, we'll just go with that for now. I don't care about their physical defense. We need a little more than that, you. There you go. Okay, what do we got with the Killer Scorpion? And well, all these guys have a bit of magic defense there. Let's see, the Great Bat would be immune to Earth, so I'm not going to bother with Edea for that one. Let's see, how about we have... No, we don't have an enemy that would default here. Okay, we'll have Magnolia deal with them. No, let's not. Let's have Tiz deal with him. He can get the two Gale Stabs moving at least. And then we'll just go with a good Tengu Sneeze. Mimic that a bunch of times. That should be more than enough to kill all of these guys. Very nice. And what do we got here? Silver Chompers from Old Sagittar, if I recall correctly. But yeah, these guys have a lot of magic defense. That's one of the reasons why I saved Magnolia for dealing with these guys. I could probably kill them with one Stardust, but I'm not certain of that. So how about we just get you back in the action there and have 2 Stardust ready to go. And then Edea can pass a BP over to Tiz if she acts first, which she does not. Okay, just 1. Okay, so with this one, well, this time, let's see, let's go... I'm just trying to remember if these guys have any elemental resistance properties. I don't think so. But how about we just go with a whole bunch of spirit there anyway. Maybe get Magnolia some help. So yeah, spirit's the non-elemental, well, spirit magic. Kind of a strange way to name it, but whatever works. It's just pure spirit. Okay, and then with these guys, let's get a little more BP over to Magnolia, and then a couple rock storms. Ought to be able to get the job done. And she still hits for max damage anyway. Okay, and then, let's see, Magnolia. Yeah, why don't we just have her? Yeah, she could kill those guys and with 2 Stardust there. So how about we get Tiz back in the action? Yeah, good thing I restocked on catnip there. Using a lot of it without waste not. Okay, so this time around, yeah, this will be it for us. So let's see, let's get Tiz back on the Ogre's Club and the Vajra Staff. Though I don't know how much it actually matters. Because not all of them are weak to lightning, but we should be fine. Okay, we get all that. Should be good. That's enough. I've made my point. Gotta show the enemy who's boss still. It's about sending a message. Okay, so with all that here, let's save up. And then, yeah, get the boss set up, ready to go. Let's see, I don't think I changed the support skills. Yeah, those are good. That's good. Let's see, with Magnolia, though, if you haven't switched her to Black Magic, do so now. Otherwise, everything else there is good, and that's good. Okay, then, let's see, his equipment remains the same. For Edea, I want to give her the Hadean Claws, because they are Dark Elemental, and she's a Catmancer, so she's got max proficiency with that. Otherwise, everything there is good. So since I'm going to be dealing Dark Elemental damage, let's go with the Demon's Rod. And then the Caduceus. Everything else there is good. For Tiz, I want to give him the Demon Staff, because it'll make my attack Dark Elemental. But otherwise, everything else there is good. And then, yeah, I just need to heal up a little bit there. Okay, that ought to be good. Get back on Supremacy. And pick up the last chest in the game. The Amano's Sakahoko. Guarded by a monster! That's the more ultimate than ultimate spear. That we need to escape from Shinru in order to live long enough to use it. Okay, so let's go with Meteor Rain. Double Meteor. twin meteor, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so examine the guy. Noble Eagle. Couple death spirals, that ought to be good. And then for Magnolia, since Shinu is weak to dark elemental damage, if I can get down to the spell, this would be a lot faster. Let's use dark. And then for Tiz, multiburst, triple mimic, that should be good. So yeah, again, this guy has 300 magic defense, so that's why we've got pierce magic defense going. And Noble Eagle. Yeah, even with the low damage scaling of Death Spiral, we still at max damage anyway, thanks to Achilles heal. Alright, got him. So that is the last of the dragons for our bestiary, if I recall correctly. Yeah, there we go. So what do we got with this one? Yeah, discarding legendary equipment there. But yeah, they can inflict light weak on your party members, and they can blind you with their breath if you survive somehow. But whatever works. What do we got then? Oh, yeah, something like that. But if you're strong enough to get it, then why would you need it? I mean, who else are you going to use that thing on? Well, there's one more super boss for us to defeat, and you can probably guess who it is based on the first 2 games of the series. But let's get back out here to save, at least. And then... okay, yeah, that ought to be good. But can we defeat the ultimate super boss of the game? Or will they bring our adventure to an end? Find out next time on the final episode of Let's Play Bravely 2nd End Layer. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!